Hello friends and hello students. My name is Ashok Sinjala. In this session, we learn the class template with multiple parameter in C++. So first I share my laptop screen and fix the position here so you can watch better way my video lecture. And here Turbo C++, I double click and take some process, and now yes is open. Alt F file menu, taking new file, and here our goal, write a program, this program to use of class template with multiple parameters. Yes, so that is a two video lecture I can take as a member function template, class template. So that is a both, and that we can also one separate just print one dimensional array using the class template. So, and we can outside of also, that is a member function as a template. So all syntax I cover in that video lecture, so you can watch. There are three video actually in the class template type in C++ I take in my YouTube channel. So I can recommendation to you to watch that video and then attempt to this video. So that is a better to understand. And now, so we can directly start in that session in header file. So there is all syntax I cover in previous my video lecture. So no need, I think. So you do not idea the syntax, so you can watch. So yes, here iostream.h and conio console input output, and now that is we have to start template and class, that is keyword, and t1 here multi parameter. So multi, that parameter we have to pass, and t2, so that is a 2. In previous three video lecture I take only class template type t only t. So here t1 and t2, there are two parameter we have to pass, so that is known as multi parameter. And class name test, and we can use that in the member or data member in class. So t1, that is x, and t2, that is a y, that is a private, and now we can take as public, and that is parameterized constructor. So here we can use, so that is a, we can say that like t1a and t2b. So here we can initialize. So let us check. So x equal to a and y equal to b, and then directly show. So is a display, show or display or put data, and that we have to print. So cout, and we can say that x value is which data type you have to pass, that convert in the x is this data type, and then passed to y. So that is a y variable value. So that is a template type, not ordinary variable. So instant, yes, class variable that known as a instant, and here we can define t1 and t2, that is two instant private variable. Class variable, why that call instant? Because that when we can declare the object of that class, that time memory is allocation. So that is the instant variable. And now we can first here clear the screen, and that we can define the class t1, but that we have to which data type. So there are two data types. So first I take character and then integer. So two data type different, and here we can pass as our argument. So two parameterized constructor. So that is character and any value like 5. So that is a perfectly, and that t1 dot show. So that is a member call, and then get ch. So first we can two different means character and integer we have to pass and save that file. So that is a class template. So you can say that class template and multiple argument pass. So that is a, but here there is maximum 8 characters. So here there are 5 and so 9. Yes, so one is removed. So 4, yes, and then that is a, yes, so that is saved. So class template multiple parameter. So first I can just know any change. Let us check any. So that is a syntax. Yes, here template keyword, then angular bracket, class keyword T1, comma, and comma is operator, and class keyword and T2. So here we can use both. That is template type of class, and that is two parameterized constructor. Yes, and there is show just print, and then we have to call in main function. So here that is a call and that display. So now I can first save and compile. Yes. So yes, there is a no any error and no warning. Yes, or exe file is generated. So now I can run that file. So you see, you can look X is converting character and Y converting integer data type. So that is a perfectly. And now we can take as second object. So test and angular bracket. Now I can integer and then float data type. So that is a T2 and that is a T2. So yes, here we can default constructor. That is a, let us check first. I pass two. That is a first is integer, so like any like 9, and that is float, so you can also take as double. So 5, that is 5 value, and then t2 dot show. So that is a perfectly. So I can save, compile. Yes, there is no any error, and run. Yes, that perfectly you can look. So that is character integer float. So now what to do? So here we can outside, yes, that is a member function as a template type I can take. So what to do? So here we can take as member function as a template type. So just I can copy these two member, that is a constructor and one is show, that is general or class member. So semicolon, yes, and here I remove the definition, and then here also I remove that definition and semicolon. So our class is very small, that coding, and now here we can define. So that is a class name, scope resolution operator, and that is a definition. But that definition we can take as template type. Yes, here member template type I also revise means cover. So class, that is a t1, yes, and class that is a t2 angular bracket, and here we can provide that is a syntax t1 and t2. So both we have to supply. So that is a syntax, yes, and that same part in the in show there is a no use, but we have to declare that syntax. So that is also class t1, yes, t1, and class t2 angular bracket. And now what to do? So here that is a return. Here there is constructor, so there is no need to return data type because constructor is not any return value. Even void is not required. So that is a same name as class name, but here is a void, and then test and t1, yes, here there is no use, but that we have specify and scope rejection operator. So that is a perfectly. Let us check any error or any solution we have to take. So yes, no any error. That is same, yes, that our previously output as it is, but I cover both syntax. So means multi-parameter with class template. Yes, here two parameter we have to taking in template keyword T1, T2, and both use here we have to specify, and two parameterized constructor. And then first we can take inline as a two member, that constructor to parameterize, and show, that is a class member function as a public. And then outside, that is a syntax. So whenever you can declare outside, so class that is declare how many parameter as a class template, so that number of parameter also taking the data member. So here constructor, and then specify this t1 and t2 any number of n number of times, there is no limitation, but here we can use two, you can also use three, integer character float, then float character integer, whatever you have to pass two or three, that object t1 t2 three taking parameter, and try to yourself very simple, that is I take only two parameter, you can pass three parameter, means template type t1 t2 and t3. So yes, here I think complete. And so let us, I just testing, so here what to testing, so here I just declare the object, and then we can take as t2, and that is possible because default constructor is not we have to, so that is error, yes. So that is here you can look, there is no default constructor, so here we can take as default constructor. Just let us check that is yes, I default constructor. So one, yes, and that is a yes, here invalid value use of temp. So that is a must be, we have to explicit. So I just show you here, uh, explicit is calling that, but taking error. So now that not run means that taking error, yes, invalid use of template t. So we can proper use two parameter, but that not pass as a explicit, so we can pass as an implicit, yes, in that is not possible in, so that is a here taking error. So yes, I just previously over, and that is removed because there is no any error, yes, default constructor is not taking any error, but not required, that is not used in this session, means this program. So I just testing for you. So here in explicit, yes, you have to know implicit and explicit. So here we can specify the number of angular bracket in data type. So that is a implicit, that data type you can pass as the same. And if you pass, yes, let us check. I second testing. So when we can specify the data type in object, yes, so that is a calling. So let us check. I t two, yes, and then test. So here we can pass yes data type, but that is not and let us check. I give here angular bracket and provide the integer and float. So here float. So that is a yes. Now let us check that possibility or not. So compile, yes, but could not, yes, that type here, yes, now I can take again default constructor, so we can testing, yes, it is default constructor specify to here, there is no any value we have to supply. So yes, here that syntax expression, so that is a when object is created, that time angular bracket you specify the data type, but that is explicit calling that you have to define, that is also not work. So I second testing, but so all testing our not uh, perfectly run. So that is a implicit, we have to not calling implicit calling, not explicit calling in the multi-parameter. So that is a we have to testing. So there is now no required to here default. So again I remove, and now all are testing complete and my session also complete. So here write a program to use class template with multi-parameter. So that is a multi-parameter. You can also take as T3. Yes, here you can also take T3 to, yes, there is no need. So you can any pass like in first I can take as character, then integer, and now you can take as float, and then here you can pass plot integer and character, that is also possible, t3 1 t1 and t2. So 3 parameter you have to also take to your practice. So now I can close. So just my goal in this session, how to class template, yes, multi-parameter, and outside the member as a multi-parameter, I can also cover. So now I can close. So write this C++ program to your C++ notebook if you prepare, and very interesting and very simple session, I think. So just I can expand the how multi-parameter use in the class template and member functioning outside of the class. So we can take inside the class and outside the class, both syntax we have to cover. So now I can close this file. So yes, now complete and alter F3 function key and quit. So subscribe my channel Ashok Sijal Academy. Press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. And Hare Krishna.